Hi guys! I am so tired from traveling. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't have any makeup on or anything. So you're getting the real Amanda. And I have this cute little hat on. I wanted to show you guys how fun it is. So I put it on because I want your... Hi Maria! I keep getting phone call after phone call after phone call. Hi Heather! As you guys come on, say hello. What is your intention for today? It's Monday, right? So it's a brand new week. Hi Ashley. Hi Callie. Okay, so this is a hat I made, right? Because I got into a phase where I needed to really do some inner work, and for some reason crocheting is something that I can do and still feel like I'm being very productive, but work on a lot of stuff that goes on in between my ears. So hi Corey. Let's see. This weekend was incredible, absolutely epic. I have never been to an event that made me feel the way that I did. And I used to be part of a company that actually got shut down, and it was so the culture was so much like that before it went kind of off the charts and got all crazy. But I wanted to talk to you guys about growth. I have a story I want to tell you. I love plants. I don't know if you guys have ever seen some of the plants I keep in my house, but what I love about plants is when they're happy, they speak to me, right? They show me that they're happy. And when they're not happy, they definitely tell me that they're not happy as well. Oh, good. I'm glad your daughter's favorite color is orange. I thought, you know what? How silly would it be for me to come on and do a big live about growth and wear an orange hat? And it's so fun. So I have this plant. I was given this plant. When I was first given it, it looked like this. Okay, this is about what it looked like. It was just this tiny, and it's dripping, but that's okay. I'll just put a napkin underneath it. I just watered them all, which is what made me think about this. It looked about like this, okay? This is about where it was at. And I loved it, and I took care of it, and I was super grateful for the woman that gave it to me. And I had no idea what kind of beauty would come out of it. And so I put it in a pot, and I watered it, and I gave it sunshine, and I talked to it just like I do a lot of my plants. And pretty soon it had 2 stalks coming out of it. Well, it was beautiful. One of the stalks actually broke off completely, and I was so sad. And so I took that stalk and I rooted it. And from that one stalk of rooting it, I now have over 30 different plants. And I'm going to show you the biggest one that came off of that and how well it's doing. So this is how well it's doing, just because of a little bit of love, some sunshine, and some tenderness, right? Now this is one of 30 of these. They all look different. But you know, the craziest part about it is when the main plant, which I'm actually going to show you guys the main plant. And I'll be right back. You guys drop me some comments about what your intention of the day is really quick, and I will be right back. All right, this is that little plant. I don't know if you guys can see it, but do you see how big I am? This is on a chair, but I want you guys to appreciate, let me see if I can't turn my camera a little bit. This is what happens when you can give something love and tenderness, and it is absolutely beautiful. Now here's the thing about plants. Look at all these sprouts that are coming off of the bottom. This was one plant that broke, okay? And then it came, and I got 30 different sprouts off of it. And I actually I've given some away. You know, I've sold some. I still have so many. I put one in a planter. But my point is, when you are going through a growth period, sometimes we get broken. Happiness is my intention of the day, finding happiness inside of myself and enjoying it and then spreading it. I love that, Tiffany. I love that. Hi, Holly. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Misty. Okay, so this is my thing. Sometimes when you're growing, you have to break off. This plant broke off, completely broke, snapped in half. And I was able to bring it back to life and spread that brokenness to create 30 plus different plants that are going to grow and thrive and become big and beautiful, just like this one, right? So my point is sometimes when you're broken, and you're going through something that is extremely difficult, or you don't see the light, or you don't understand what is happening, it is about just exactly keep swimming with a smile and to grow. But it's about taking the time necessary. Sometimes we don't take the time. We have guilt, we have resentment, we have urgency. Give yourself permission to work on you. Look at it, Bob, when I talk. That's when I get really excited, right? But take the time to feel the feelings and to grow through the process and to have the understanding of why you needed to break in order to thrive somewhere else. Because we are not meant to just survive. We're not meant to climb a ladder that we don't want to be part of. We are not meant to struggle and feel like we're jeopardizing parts of who we are in order for us to keep an image. Hi, Amanda. Oh, I'm so glad. It's a petrified wood and Larimar. And these are rings I wear all the time. I want to actually still put them together because they're actually two separate rings. But I've had these for a minute and they're so fun. Hi, Carolyn. Amanda. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about. I want to tell you guys that sometimes when we don't understand what is going on, when we do not get it, when we feel like we are at the bottom of the barrel, when we feel like, we know we made a good decision, like, right? I've never once not thought I made the best decision ever when I changed my life in April. But sometimes it gets so difficult and you wonder like, where's the break here? Where's the understanding? Where's the reward for the quote unquote, you guys know how much I hate the word sacrifice, but for that choice I made, right? And it comes from continuing to shine light on yourself. Continue to give yourself sunshine. Continue to give yourself some water. And watch what happens when you can take your life from a broken plant to a beautiful, it is just gorgeous. You guys, it is absolutely gorgeous. I have never seen a plant that gives me so much joy about its struggle, right? This plant struggled from the minute I had it. And it just continues to show me that no matter what you go through, you can come back and be bigger and you can be better and you can help more people and you can actually have a passion for life again, right? And there's nothing wrong with your journey. This is the other part of this, is there is nothing wrong with your journey. It is not like anyone else's. It will not be understood by everyone. You will lose friends. And people say this all the time, right? Like I listen to all of these great entrepreneurs, these great personal development coaches. I listen to all these YouTubers and these amazing people, and they say, in order for you to have success, you will lose friends. You will have people mad at you. You will have quote unquote haters. I never really understood what that meant until I went through it. I never understood what that actually does to a person's soul until it happened. And now I understand it because I've never been happier. And when you are going through the hardest time of your life, I hope that you find this live. I hope that someone shares this with you, because if you are at the bottom of your barrel, the happiness you will feel once you climb out, it is something that is inexplainable. And it is so beautiful because happiness is a choice, but we have to have an understanding of that choice in order to get there. We can't just be like, okay, I'm happy today, when inside your soul is just burning with anger and hurt and sadness and all these other things, right? And once you decide, make that choice to be happy, and you do the things necessary to get yourself to the happiness that you seek, such a beautiful, beautiful thing happens. So this is my life for the day. I know I talked to a lot of people this weekend. I met some incredible people, and so many people want to be part of my spiritual group. So it's called The Straight Path to Your Human Experience. If you want to be part of that, I will put it in here and you guys can join. You got to kind of be okay with talking about some really cool stuff, right? We talk about angels and spirits, and we talk about energy and the I am, and we talk about God, and we talk about all kinds of really cool stuff. And sometimes, I'm the first person that people get to hear talk about that stuff. They've never heard that their chakras are on, not aligned, right? And so I have created a safe space for people to get connected to that energy and have an understanding of it. And my intention with that is to show people how incredibly powerful they are, and that they have a community of people that will love them right where they are. So I hope you guys have an incredible, incredible week. I am so blessed to have made the choices I made in April to disconnect from something that I didn't want to be a part of, to connect with something that I had no idea was going to fill me up. Seeing my family from my old company and being embraced the way I was. I'm talking old company, you guys, like 2012 old company, 2011 old company. Like, it was absolutely phenomenal. I felt like I was coming home. And what they're doing and the vision, this 30-year-old company that I'm a part of, the humility, the generosity, the authenticity. Some of those guys in that room were making so much money. And do you know what they cared about? They cared about my story. They wanted to know about my team's story. They wanted to meet the people that had just joined the company 2 weeks ago. They weren't flaunting their success. They weren't separating themselves. They weren't acting like their shit didn't stink, excuse my French. They actually wanted to fill us up. And that was the motto in our leadership training. It was, fill your cup, fill others' cups up. And I was like, how genius is that for this beautiful CEO to be talking to us about giving our energy to other people so that they could have an experience to remember. And they did, and they do, and it's absolutely incredible. I don't know how to get that sun out of my eyes. Man, I love my windows. That's why my plants do so well. All right, you guys, if you're watching on the replay, #replay. Hi, Clint. Hi, Jen. Kim, I will send you the link. I'll just put it in the comments. Hi, Henry. I hope you guys have an incredible week. This is just such a beautiful, beautiful place to be in life, because there's so many things shifting, so many situations coming to light, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So drop me a comment about what you think of my orange hat. I made this for my husband, and then it didn't fit him, so I put a poof on it, and now me and my kids wear it, and it's orange, and we love it. And also tell me what your intention is for the week. And if you're watching on the live, I appreciate you guys more than you know. If you're watching on the replay, #replay. And if this created value for you and you feel like somebody might need to hear that their worst place in their life is their best, is the best thing that could ever happen to them, and you feel like I created you some sort of value today, feel free to share it. And I appreciate you guys sharing my live so much. I've met some incredible people because of those shares. And we're also connected as a social media, culture. We have such a cool culture on social media as well. So hope you guys have an incredible day. Bye.